Hey everyone, it's Fitz with the Daily Delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm great. Thanks for asking. Make sure you're subscribing to this YouTube channel. Helps us out quite a bit. Also, while we're at it, are you subscribing to the PowerCat podcast? Are you getting it? Are you listening? If you enjoy the DDs, it's like a long version of us. Long. Make sure you subscribe to the PowerCat podcast from GoPowercat.com, at Amazon, Apple, Spotify. I don't know why I listed Amazon first. Wherever you get your podcasts, go check it out. Today we're going to talk about the blue bloods of basketball. And younger fans might go, what's that got to do with K-State? But I'm about to educate you on how much the glory has faded for K-State basketball and why my generation so fondly remembers O'Hearn Fieldhouse and everything that happened there, and why we've so desperately wanted relevance returned. And we've had little tastes of that, a couple Big 12 titles, and we've had two Elite Eights at K-State in this 21st century. But let's put everything into context, how good K-State basketball was and where it belongs in the pecking order of the great programs. And this is a list of the top 10 programs in terms of Elite Eights over the history of college basketball. And of course, Kentucky is number one with 38 Elite Eights. That is really impressive. It would be 39 if Kansas State hadn't beaten Kentucky a few years ago. Anyhow, North Carolina, Kansas, Duke, and UCLA are the next in the top five, all in the 20s, all blue, literally, with Kentucky. And that's kind of interesting. The next three are Big Ten schools: Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State. So they've had some continuing success. Villanova now at 14 checks in at number 9 as they have surged up there in recent years with some really good runs. Kansas State is 10th on that list. 13 Elite Eights in the course of this program. And that's really where a lot of us think about when we think of K-State basketball. It belongs in Sweet 16s and Elite Eights on a regular basis. Jerome Tang understands that. It's a big reason why he came to Kansas State to coach, because this program has been at the highest levels for a while in the past, quite a while. And he sees it as something that can be restored. Now, the program's only been to 4 Final Fours, and the last one was basically the year I was born in '64. So there is a huge gap in there. Yes, it is a very old history, but it's a history. And I feel like Jerome Tang is the coach that can add to this Elite Eight list and also sneak in a Final Four or two. Should we get greedy and say national championship? Well, in all honesty, if K-State ever wants to be included in a list of blue bloods, they better get that ring. They got to have the ring to be in that club. Maybe it'll happen.